Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of NasCard Radio. This is episode 182 of NasCard Radio, where trading cards and racing meet. I'm your pal Van. With me is the man, the myth, the legend, PSA, and White Castle Hall of Famer, Logan. How are you tonight?
I am feeling deja vu-ish, if that's even a word.
It is on this show. Got a great show for everybody today. We're going to do racing recap. Had a few races going on. We're going to talk 2023 Tops Chrome F1 that was released last month, but we've been barraged with all kinds of products. So we're going to talk about that. Also, 2024 Chip Ganassi Racing Cards. They produced or releasing a second, I was going to say second series, but it's the second year that they're releasing
Mhm.
cards packs. So we will talk about that. Also, Parkside IndyCar. We'll talk about that as well. We have an update with that, and then we'll finish the show with King's Court. So, got a full slate here. Time goes by very fast on a show.
It
I
does.
want to thank our sponsor, Panini America, of course, and our shout outs to Misha Wine, Scott Boys, Dylan 311, Kyle Katz, Tim Mousy. I didn't buy these. Skid Marks and Jason Friedman for the YouTube comments. We read them, so please leave them.
And we also respond to them too.
That we do. Yeah,
We
there's
are.
some good stuff in there
Mhm.
from last week, and new releases. Just like if you haven't had enough to digest, it's feast or famine apparently. But 2023 National Treasures Racing is scheduled to release April 10th, subject to change, and the hit meter on that is $57, 400 a box with 4 autos and 3 mems. And then if you're looking for Donruss, we got it for you. Here we go. 2024 Donruss Racing is released May 3rd, and our hit meter for that will be $23. $70 a box is where I'm seeing at Blowout, I think it was. And I'm not sure if maybe this was the way it was last year, but it says 3 auto or memorabilia. I think the configuration usually is an auto and 2 mem. So I don't
Yep.
know if they're covering the bases with just 3 auto or mem in there. So might have to talk to Misha about that. But um, anyway, you slice it, it's still 23 a hit for the hit meter.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's three autos and no mem. That would be like super cool. But something tells me that's like no bueno.
I don't think. I mean, again, with that release, that is a lot of paper in there, right? That's that flagship. That's I'm gonna say 200 cars. I can't remember what the
Yeah.
count is there. I'm drawing
It'll
a
be
blank.
200. It'll be 200.
So that's our rated rookies and our race kings, queens in there. So it's a lot of cards, um, and some color as well. So,
Yeah.
but
And there's going to be a Shane Van Gisbergen rated rookie, which I cannot wait for that. That's going to be freaking cool. As soon as I get those, I'm going to find the address and it's TTM time.
definitely, yeah, it can't. TTM is the best. I've been seeing a lot of TTM in our what's the Twitter X feed. So some awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, it's amazing the stuff that's getting signed out there, and there's some of these drivers. I'm surprised that they're still signing through the mail, but that's a great thing.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to overdo it and have them stop signing through the mail, but it's there's also good stuff. I'm just doing some figuring here that we've had 36 years of cards since the 88 Max. So that's a lot of cards for a lot of drivers.
It, yeah, it is. I mean, the fact that you can still send cards to Bill Elliott or Richard Childress, from the '88 Max, or Michael Waltrip, or Darrell Waltrip, all those guys. I mean, there's so many guys that are still with us, and I mean, those cards autographed beautifully. So yeah,
Yeah, I
even the
just saw
King.
just before we came on, somebody had 88 Richard Childress autographed, and I was like, oh man, 88 Max. What an iconic set. They autograph really well right before gloss and stuff like that. So that white, those great photography and stuff. It just We can talk about that all day. I already digress here.
Yeah. Well, one more thing about that though, too. The good thing about that is these guys have been signing these cards since '88, so they know exactly how to sign them and where to sign them, and they come out really nice.
You say that because some of the drivers, they will sign the card in the same spot. I've seen them, over all these last, whatever, 15, 20 years that I've been doing this. And like Darrell Waltrip will sign in a certain spot. And, oh my goodness, who, somebody else, I could see the picture. I can't remember his name. Oh my goodness.
Well, I
But
know Dave Marcus does. He signs the same spot. He's one of them that
Buddy
does that.
Arrington, when he was live, he used to sign across the top.
Yeah.
So,
It's funny. It's funny how they do. They each driver does that
yeah, so when you see stuff online, you can kind of compare autos, and if it's in the spot, you have a good shot of it being, legit. So,
for sure.
yep. All right, let's get moving here. So, just to go to the racing recap,
Yep.
Camping World Truck Series, they were off, and looking at my thing, so their next race is going to be the Weather Guard Truck Race at Bristol Motor Speedway, and that's Saturday, March 16th at 8 p.m. Night race. Saturday night for the trucks. Stage laps, end of lap 40, end of lap 90, and 150 for the trucks. Moving over to the Xfinity Series, that was race number 4, and that was the call811.com. Every dig, every time 200. And that was Saturday, March 9th at Phoenix Raceway at,
It's a
uh,
mouthful.
I know. Some of these names are really funny. Anyway, Chandler Smith was our winner. Highest finishing rookie was Jesse Love at position 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. And let's see, I got some slides here for Chandler Smith. It's been a while since we talked about him, of course, last year. And he has his first cards in 2021 Donruss, only a signature series. That's the one on the bottom there to the left. He's in Panini Chronicles 2021. He's in the Chronicles, has Chronicle autographs, Obsidian, Score autographs, Select autographs, Spectra, Panini National Treasures 2021, and also in 2021 Panini Prism base card, all the parallels, and then he's in signing sessions uh, with different versions there. And my notes say that only one was on the checklist, but there are other, and that was the version. That's the pink version. I think was only on the checklist, but there
Yeah.
are other versions confirmed. So they were either not redemptions, points giveaways or exchanges or something. So I'm saying that because those Chandler Smith autos are a little tougher to find, I believe, since it wasn't a mass release on the checklist, which means he wasn't in the pack out, but they got out. So,
Yeah. And you know that signature series card right there. I'm looking at that, and it kind of reminds me of Back to the Future 3, where they're getting ready to steal the train, and the conductor goes, "Is this a holdup?" And they go, "No, this is a science experiment." That's what it reminds me of.
yeah, all those 2021, man, all
Yeah.
those the COVID days, geez,
Jeez. Yeah.
that's that long ago. Anyway, highest finishing rookie. Where did I put it? Oh my goodness, give me 1 second here.
Jesse Love.
Yes, Jesse Love. What was his?
He's had cards for a few years. I know that I went to the Nashville show last year, and there was a guy that had several Jesse Loves, and he was very proud of them, and he would not let go of them because he knew the family apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool. That's an extra little side thing. So I know you're gonna. It's worth it here. Let me. 2021 also. That was a good year.
yeah,
So 2021 signature series only. Again, no base cards in Dunruss. And then 2021 Panini Chronicles. That's the one that's on the top left there. Also in absolute, that's below that. So he has Chronicle autographs and he has absolute autographs. Now they're really limited. There's an unnumbered version, but then they're numbered out of 25, 10, and 1. That's the same for absolute as well. Unnumbered autograph 25, 10, and 1. Crusade, he has the parallels there, an unnumbered autograph, and then gold and gold vinyl 10 and 1. Obsidian, no autographs there. Select autographs with an unnumbered 10 and 1 again. So his autos are really scarce. And he's also in Spectra, no autographs there. He's in Panini Prism with the different parallels. He has a signatures, which is a silver, gold, and white. So silver is unnumbered, gold vinyl's 1, white sparkles 1. Signing sessions, there's quite a bit there, but nothing massive, just unnumbered and then 99 or less. So, and then moving over to 2021 National Treasures, he's in there as well.
You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of that young guy in Criminal Minds, the TV show. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not,
I
but
don't that one. He's
that's
not bringing a bell on that one, but
yeah,
I don't know. He looks like I don't know, maybe one of the kids out of Game of Thrones or something. But
yeah, he could be that too.
so, but yeah, he came close to well, I was gonna say winning that one, but highest finished rookie position too. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the real deal. There's no doubt.
Yep. And then the next race for Xfinity, the Focus Health 250 at Circuit of the Americas, and that's going to be Saturday, March 23rd. So they're off this week.
Yeah.
Moving over to the Cup Series, there was race number 4, and that was the Shriners Children's 500 Sunday, March 10th at Phoenix Raceway. Christopher Bell was our winner. Highest finished rookie was Carson Hocevar at position 15.
Yeah, Hocevar's doing good. He's been our highest finishing rookie a couple times already now this
Yeah,
year.
he definitely is. And Christopher Bell, we've talked about him before. First time this year, he's in that 2016 Panini certified with the base there. That's one of the reasons why I like 2016 certified. That's his only base card in 2016. He has the different parallels to that. He also has autographs in the 2016 Panini Certified Potential Signatures. He's also in 2016 Panini Prism, but only driver signatures there and the different versions. He's also in Panini Torque, but only driver scripts there as well. And that is it for him in 2016.
Yeah, and you know what? It looks like he still has his baby fat.
He does look pretty young there.
Yeah.
Of course, again, as I said last, I think it was last time we talked about somebody in 2016. Uh, I thought in my mind, I only feel like it's only a few years ago, but it's a lot longer than that.
Yeah, well, yeah, when you think about it, man, 2016, that's 8 years ago.
Right?
We were in freaking Atlantic City during that time.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like in my mind, I only think it's like 3 or 4 years. So
I
until I
know.
sit down there and look, man, the last few years have really flown. So I don't know if it's because of COVID, because of I'm getting older or what, but and Carson Hocevar, 2022. Donruss base card, rated rookie there. He also has 6 in 2022 Donruss Signature Series. He's also in 22 Panini Chronicles with Absolute, also with Absolute autographs. Clearly Donruss Spectra 2022 Panini Prism has a base card there. All the different parallels and sensational signatures in Prism.
Yeah, he's got his cell phone in those like in that red, white, and blue prism and the prism signatures.
He's
He's
watching YouTube. He could
that's
be
what he
watching.
wants us to think.
Maybe I was gonna say maybe he's watching NasCardRadio on YouTube.
He could be.
Maybe. And all right, next race number 5. That's the Food City 500 at Bristol Motor Speedway. That's Sunday, March 17th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, that race, of course, is in Tennessee, and I live in Tennessee. But if you draw a diagonal line across the state, when I'm at the furthest western point, south is southwestern, and Bristol is like northeastern. That's 500 miles for me if I were to go to that race.
That's like Pennsylvania going from east to west.
Yeah, and you get on the turnpike. It's like, and that thing is a real turnpike too. It's like,
I
man,
know.
am I ever going to get there?
Yeah, pack a lunch half a day
Really?
and then don't leave the state. Anyway, let's. I don't know if we should or not. Let's go to F1. Oh, that was the 2024 Saudi Arabia Grand Prix, and that was Saturday, March 9th. And Max Verstappen was our winner.
Max won again? No, no, no.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 this season.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't even know what's that bring him up to 10 in a row, 9 in a row, I guess.
Just tell people, go back and look. If you want to know his cards, go look back at last week's episode, or like almost every episode
Last
last
year,
year, and you'll see his cards.
yeah, I think that's safe.
Yeah, I think it
Uh,
is safe. Not that we're trying to dodge it, but it's just every week. It's like, here's his rookie cards and blah blah blah, and he's got the 2018. You know,
2016, 2018, right? The 2020 Donruss. I mean, 2020 Donruss. You're right.
yeah,
2020 Topps Chrome F1
yeah.
and Sapphire. Yeah. So uh, I don't know if this week's going to be any different. The one piece to this was the Carlos Sands having to sit out because of surgery, and uh, Ollie Berman stepped up
He
and
stepped
got
up big.
yeah, he got a seventh place finish. Now he's in a Ferrari car, and I would say, I was like gonna buy, maybe look at his cards because he has like a tops now, and I'm like, that seat is promised to lose Hamilton, and so even he has to wait for a seat to pop open. If he's Ferrari, I don't think they're gonna let him go anywhere. So
No,
he's shelved for a while.
and
So
that's sad.
well, I mean, they have these, God forbid something happens to Charles or next year when Lewis or whatever, they get sick or whatever, and they need a substitute. They have a capable person in there, um, but that was, I guess, kind of the star of the week. Um, and I don't know if you saw the video of him going back. I don't know if he's in high school or college or whatever it was. He was going back to school. We got
Yep.
everybody's lined outside the door. Him going into school. So kind of reminds me of a digress right where Chase Elliott. So when he was running, um, I don't know if it was Xfinity or one of these ones, and he was still in high school, and they had a rain delay or something, so they couldn't race, and so he was late for school. So he had like Dale Jr. gave him a,
Yeah,
a
he wrote him a
pass,
note.
wrote him a note. Yeah, why he
We
was
can excuse Chase.
exactly so. Um, but yeah, so that was I thought was pretty cool, but again a seventh place finish. Um,
That was amazing. It
yeah,
really was. Of course, he was the driver of the day. Officially. Because they
right.
always name a driver of the day, so he was official.
Yep. Next race number 3. That's going to be Saturday, March 24th at 12 a.m. And it's going to be in Melbourne, Australia Grand Prix. So that's going to be a late one for
Yeah.
us. Perfect, I guess. Perfect for the folks in Australia. So I don't know what. Good day, mate. So
Good day, mate. Yeah. And our viewers and listeners in Australia are going, these guys are idiots for trying to fake an accent.
hey, I've watched Crocodile Dundee how many times? So
Well, all I know is Hold on, I don't even have one. I was gonna say, you call that a knife? I don't have a knife over here anywhere. Oh, hold on, I do have a knife. Here we go. You call that a knife?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be watching that one live. I probably might watch that one tape delay.
no, your eyelids will be like sandbags, man. I know you. I've been in the same hotel room with you many times. I know how you are at
I'm a
night.
morning person. I'm not a night person.
No, you're not.
But I'll get up at the crack of dawn too. So if it was a 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I'd get up. But
Yeah,
anyway, all right, let's go over to the IndyCar series. We had our first race, the 2024 Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, Sunday, March 10th, at the streets of St. Petersburg. Josef Newgarden was our winner.
it was a pretty good race. It was good to see the Indy cars on track, and there was a lot more lead changes and a lot more on track happenings than some other open wheel series that we talk about.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into that one. Yeah,
But hold on, we didn't talk about it, but there was two lead changes in the Formula One race.
which is really good because I don't know, it was like 57 laps or whatever it was. I'm glad to see there was at least a lead change because I think it's mandatory. You have to come in. It was 50 laps. You have to come in and get tires. So I think there was a safety car, and Max came in for tires, and was Lando stayed out. So
He stayed out. Yeah,
so the lead change, and he gave it back. But yeah, it was nice at least to see that somewhat of a change.
yeah. Anyway, IndyCar.
Yeah, Joseph Newgarden. Well, Joseph Newgarden doesn't really have any cards yet, but uh, pre Parkside, we had mentioned that he had a 2017 green light IndyCar series. Those are it's like more of a license plate name sign plate in the, I don't say Matchbox cars. I don't know what the official word of those are, what you call those, um, but he will have cards in 2024 Parkside. I was looking for some photos to use. I have not um, seen any good photos or of those cards. They are just starting to trickle out, so we'll cover that more when we talk about Parkside. So, um,
Yeah, he's Joseph Newgarden. He's going to have card number 9, the driver card, and then he's also going to have a car card. I don't know. I didn't really look at my car cards. I've actually got some Parkside cards right here. So let me look real quick and see. I didn't see his name.
well, while you're doing that, next race is going to be we got a while. Sunday, April 21st, Long Beach, the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach. I think it's stopped
Yep,
by PSA.
nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, he'll have several cards in 2024 Parkside.
Yeah, and when I get some more photos and stuff like that, then I'll build a slide deck for all of the folks. I don't know if you want to talk about Parkside now. You want to talk about Tops F1?
Well, let's go ahead and since we're on Indy, we might as well just go ahead and talk about Parkside. Apparently, he's going to be on 12 different cards. I just did a quick search here on this thing called the internet.
Okay, yeah. So the hangers have started to ship, and
Yep.
Hobby has not shipped yet. Of what I heard. Um,
And there's a
there's
retail
a
hanger pack right there. I have not opened it up yet. I did do one video, so if you guys want to check out my YouTube channel, and so has Ken on Bean's Ball Card blog. Go check out his channel too because he's also done a video.
How do you like the quality, texture, all that?
I love these cards. And let me talk about them real quick. Okay, so if you look at them, here's one up close, and of course it's Alex Pillow. I think this is actually card number 1. But if you look at it, they got the white borders. They're nice and clean. It's a clean design. And if you look at the back of these cards, again, they're very clean on the back. The only thing I can say about them is I wish they made the numbers a little bit bigger. but you've also got the QR code here that you can go back and look at the 2023 season summary. I'm not sure if that's just the season as a whole or if it's for particularly for Alex Palou, but I think it's probably for the season as a whole. But as you
I
can see,
love that.
so the backs are very clean. I think these cards will grade very well. They are glossy. They have some a slight UV coating, so chances are you may have to powder them down or something if you're going to do TTM with them. But they are nice. Like I said, the design is not gaudy, and then they also have some shininess going on here as well. Like they've got, I'll show you this card right here. This is an iconic 2023 iconic image, and you know what? It's so shiny. But you do get some shiny cards in there. I think I ended up getting like maybe how many did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 different shiny cards. And like I said, here's one of the inserts is this pit pass. Here's Tony Kanaan, and I think those are pretty cool looking. And those kind of throw back to a little bit of what Press Pass did back in the day. They had something similar to this, except theirs were actually die cut, and the hole was actually cut out as well.
Yeah,
But
I
these
like
are
those.
really nice.
Yeah, those would be nice signed.
Yeah, they I'm impressed. I think they've done a great job with these cards. Not only do they have the drivers, but they've also got pictures of the cars as well. Like here's Ryan Hunter-Reay, showing him crossing the yard of bricks, and they have several of those. I think those are really neat. I don't know if that's an actual photo or if they've actually digitized the car and put it on the yard of bricks. I don't know, but still, no matter what, I think it looks great. So they have that one's in landscape mode, and then of course they have the female drivers too. I was thinking this. I said I'll probably get a Catherine Legg in my first pack, and sure enough, that's the second card was Catherine Legg. So you've got the ladies in here, so that's great. But my very first card was this card, and it's the Indy 500 honors, which is it's I guess it's everybody in the field, and it looks like more than that because there's more than 33 people there. But that was my very first card that I pulled out of the pack.
Very nice.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's card number 161. So I think was it a 162 card set. So yeah, so overall, I'm very impressed with these cards. It's going to be fun to try to collect the set. Should be able to do that, hopefully. Like I said, ended up buying 5 of the retail hanger packs, and I've only busted one so far. If my son was here, he'd be wanting to bust them like crazy right now. he can't wait. He's like, "Oh, I got to get busted now." He just freaks out. But I've got so much product. It just I'll do some more videos, so watch out for that. But hopefully hobby boxes will be out soon. I'm not sure what the holdup is. They may be having issues packing out or something. I really don't know. I can't really speak to it. So that's just my guess.
Yeah, it's going to be a special release here. Now, it's the first year of IndyCar since 2007. So a lot of these drivers will have some of their first cards.
Well, if you notice on the box at the bottom, it says, look for randomly inserted signatures, parallels, and more. So I don't know if the more means mem cards or whatever, but maybe I'll
Yeah,
get lucky.
there's I think there's like contest cards and some other stuff in there too. Yeah, so
oh
I
yeah,
remember.
those redemption cards. I want the milk bottle. That's the one I want.
Yeah,
And Indy 500 tickets because you're going and Tyler's going and somebody else will go because I think it's 4 tickets. So
that'd be good. Yep.
So that means open them up. So because you'll feel bad if you open these up after the Indy 500 and you found out you won.
Oh my goodness, yeah. All right, I think that's it. And then we have Parkside Pronto cards have not. I checked the website the other day. I didn't see anything that's going to be kind of their tops now Panini Instant version, but I think you have until the 20th to subscribe to their subscription plan and save a little bit of money if you want the whole thing. So yeah, I'm
I'm
on.
kind of I'm teetering, man, because funds are kind of low for me, and I'm thinking, what kind of cards am I going to get, in these, this pronto release. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I hadn't decided.
Yeah, because I think there's like 5 cards
A
each week.
week. They said minimal
Right,
5.
at least. At least. And I think it's going to be 15 a week. So yeah, I'm like you. I don't know. I maybe would want the winner, but I'm not sure about the other one. So, um, but that's the update on that. Also with IndyCar, let's stay on the IndyCar and go with the Chip Ganassi Racing. They're back again for their second season. Last year they produced cards or packs that you could get with a $10 donation to American Legion.
Mm-hmm.
They also had them at the tracks, I believe, as well for veterans. I think that's what Ken said. But so they're back again this year with the second season, as you will. And so that's kind of what the cards look like there. They are horizontal compared to last year, which were vertical.
Yep.
That's kind of the big thing I saw how to tell the difference between the two. There's supposed to be autographs in there as well. I don't know. I think they produced 2,000 packs last year. They had five. It's still a 38 card set, I think it is. Last year they had 5 cards in there. They were autographed and limited to 100. They weren't individually numbered, but and I think if you run the numbers of 2,000 packs and 500 autographs, you get an auto per 4 packs. So again, this year they were they had mentioned in the email there were 2,000 packs. They had packs up um, for purchase, but for a donation. Let me get that website.
Yeah, I bought 10 packs. I don't know how many you bought. Did you buy 20?
Yeah. Here's kind of what the so as of Wednesday night, this is the website here, and what you do is so this is how far they're 97% so far, 152 supporters. But up here at the top, there's this auction link. And so if you click on it, you can come to it, and this is where you can do the pack 1 for 10, 5 for 50. Looks like the 10 for 100 is sold out, and the 20 pack for 200 is sold out.
Yeah.
But
I
again, it's a donation to American Legion. I think it's tax deductible. Don't hold me to that one. Check your accountant for
yeah.
more detail. But uh, it's pretty cool. It was a nice, great set last year. I'm expecting the same this year. So
Yeah, the cards look great. The ones you were showing a while ago, they look great. They're very colorful. Um,
agreed.
so I can't wait for that. And if there's only what 2,000 packs and you're going to have 500 autos, so you have a 1 in 4 chance basically of getting an auto. So that means I have the chance of getting two since I bought 10 packs, and I think that's what I got last year when I bought 10 packs. I got two autos.
I think last year I got 3 out of my 10.
Dang.
So, but it was two of the same driver. The other one was different. But again, they're really colorful, and they did a nice job. So just kind of want to let folks know about them. I was tweeting about them uh, this last. I guess it was right after our show hit. Can't remember if it was. Must have been Friday, maybe
Yeah, they
morning.
came out the next day after we recorded.
Yeah. Um, but I was mentioning on tweeting about it. So again, if you're not following that at NasCard Radio, you're doing yourself a disservice. I find when I find this stuff, I tweet it out. So I'm not going to fill up your stream with a bunch of garbage. It's just uh, in NASCAR history or F1 or IndyCar and card stuff. So
Yep.
no political stuff, just cards. We got enough between F1, IndyCar, and NASCAR political
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it's been yeah, here lately it's been racing card overload for sure.
Yeah, between Parkside IndyCar, Chip Ganassi Racing IndyCar, NASCAR with Chronicles, Prime,
Ooh,
Prism, National Treasures is
National
coming,
Treasure coming out, yeah. And then
and
Donruss.
Dunruss, and then I guess that's a great segment to go into F1 with the Topps Chrome.
Yep.
Let me share that screen. So
Yep.
Topps still has these available on their website for sale if you're looking for them. I think they're a little bit. What am I missing? I, I don't see the price. Oh, there it is. Okay, now there. So it's 250. I think it's 220 at the big three blowout and stuff like that. So, but the cards look great.
Yeah, they do.
So again, it's only chrome, no paper this year, no flagship. That looks like the flagship has sunk. So there were 2 years of flagship, 21, 22. These are 23s. Looks like Tops Now is out of commission as well. Nothing for preseason, nothing for race one with Max. So unless something changes, looks like Tops F1 is done.
Yeah, and they had when they first started coming out with Tops F1, we had heard from Tops that they were going to do like a stadium club type, release that they were going to call Paddock Pass.
Right.
I guess that's been scrapped, and then there was another one that I forget, another high end one that they were looking at doing, and that one's been scrapped as well.
Yeah, they had released Lights Out, I think it was last year, and then there was another version. There was another one as well, but I think that was only UK releases, not in the US.
Right, and then of course they had the Excelenza earlier
Right.
this year as well.
Yeah, well, Chrome, it's Chrome and Chrome Sapphire. So this is from the Beckett website. They do a pretty good job. Again, there's the box and kind of the checklist. There are 23 parallels for, and this is just a Chrome. I don't. This is not Sapphire either. So most of them are numbered. There's a few unnumbered. There's autographs, a few different parallels for those. I think they're all sticker auto. And here's some of the new inserts with the amber speed demons. The speed demons are really colorful. I
Yeah,
like the ambers as well.
yeah, I like that Logan Sargent. That's of course I'm kind of partial to anybody named Logan anyway, but still.
Right. There are the constructor's crest. And I can't remember what they call those art de Grand Prix.
Yeah, something to that effect. I don't know either.
But the hobby box has got 20 packs with 4 cards a pack. I think it's a 200 card set, so you're only getting 80. You get yeah, this is 200 card set, 80 cards. You're going to expect from a hobby box 6 refractors, 1 purple, 1 checkered flag extractor, Tops Auto of 1977 3, Speed Demons 3, and Camber 6. And let me see here. There's multiple uh, cards for the drivers, and let me switch over to the other checklist. So Tops actually put out a checklist as a PDF.
Yeah, looking at that, having 4 cards right at the beginning of the checklist of every driver, that's too much. I mean, the size of this set should be half of what it is, in my opinion. I mean, you've got 20 drivers, and you've got however many races we're racing this year,
4?
24.
Yeah, 24 and 24.
So yeah, 24 and 24. Yeah. So there, I mean, between those two, you've got 44, and then you can have some other special cards and things in there. I just don't. I think 200 is way too much.
I would agree. It's a lot. Um, so and we'll break it down here. So, can you see the checklist here? This is
Yes.
from Topps PDF. It's kind of confusing, right? So Max is card one, two, three, and four, and Charles Leclerc is the next four. So maybe if we made a puzzle, that would be cool, but I don't think they do. Remember like 1984 Dun Fleer? They used to have cards that you would piece together. Um, to make a larger photo. But so you have your F1 drivers, then you have F2 drivers. So I can understand that you have your F1 crew team, F1 cars, F2 cars, your Grand Prix winners. So that's pretty much all Max. I
Yeah.
don't know where these Charles Leclerc comes in. So I know Carlos Sainz won one, and Sergio Perez won the other one, the other two, I think it was, and then Max won all the other ones. So maybe they're driver of the day or something. Oh no, there is a driver of the day. Your F1 award winners, your F1 freshest, and F1 legends. I like those.
Yep.
And then we have our inserts here: celebrations, F2 celebrations, the constructor's crest, which we saw, the Speed Demons, the Camber,
Remember.
the Art do Grand Prix, and the Hidden Gems, Futura Autos of 1977, the Sapphire selections,
Celebrations. Yeah. And then we've
and
got some base card image variations too. Wow.
yes, and then the F1 armor and turn up the lights.
Hmm.
And then we get into the autographs. So there are a lot of autographs in here. There's Oliver Berman, and then also the Futuro autograph variations and Sapphire selection autograph variations.
Yep. And I see they got a lot of team principles in there as far as the autos are concerned as well.
Yeah, and the reason I say that is because we'll go to the next one that tops. These are tops uh, pack odds stuff like that from them. Kind of nobody wants to talk about them, but I want to make sure that one thing we always push is education. We're not here trying to we're not breakers. We're not trying to push anything. The just knowing the pack odds, right? Because um, these things are not cheap. None of the cards are cheap, so for
No.
anybody. But anyway, so this is tops 23 tops Formula One Chrome odds, and you'll see across the top the numbered, the pack odds, the hobby box odds, and then the last two columns are Sapphire online exclusive pack odds and box odds. Box odds. So you can see the turn up the lights, um, how many per pack or how many per box.
Wow. That's geez. Even those. My gosh. And then the gold and the orange, red, and superfractors are even more. My
Yeah,
gosh.
the super refractor 101 is one per 6,711 boxes, or one in 134 214 one oh I'm sorry 134,214 packs. So yeah, so the F1 armor, as you can see, of course they're numbered, right? They're That's the stuff that's numbered. The base card refractor, one in three packs, seven in a box. Your gold uh wave version, one in 144 packs, or one in eight boxes. uh we get down to the where's the autos? Chrome auto, here we go. So the chrome auto is one out of 57 packs, or one in three boxes. So you'll get an auto one per three. So, and we saw that long list of auto subjects. So
Yeah. I want to get Mike Crack auto. Anybody seen Mike Crack? Anyway,
Uh, and they also had the Sapphire, which you didn't talk about. The Sapphire was I don't know if it was a Montgomery exclusive or not, but I know they had the pre-order, and you get base Sapphires. You're gonna get this is one four in a pack, a 28 toolbox. So I think it's only a 28 card pack, 28 card box. And then when you get to the Sapphire, where's the autos?
so Sapphire Selections Auto Superfractor down there at the bottom of the Sapphire.
Yeah, so that's the red version. That's
Yeah.
one in 209 boxes. Yeah, one in 209 boxes, but that's numbered out of five.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's the only one. There's an auto super refract. I'm sorry. That's 101. Yeah, so it's one
That's the
of
one you
so,
won.
so it's you're either if you get an auto, it's either out of five or out of one, and that's out of one out of 1,020 boxes, or one in 8,159 packs. So when you get one of those numbered autos, it's pretty rare. But anyway, I think this checklist and the other checklists are out on Tops's website for you to kind of break down and look at it. So
I'm just not cool with trying to get an auto in 1 and 3 boxes, and then chances are that auto is going to be somebody like a team principal or something. I'm not cool with that.
well, I was watching a video of a guy opening a box, and this is this was a breaker, and he said, this is his first box or whatever, and probably had no business even opening it. But he did say, opening that box though could change his life
That's
because
true.
if you hit that Lewis 101 or Max 101, we've seen that it's probably how many figures?
At
Four,
least
5 figures.
probably 5 figure card. Yes,
Yeah, so it's a wax box wrapped up as a scratch off as well.
indeed.
So for everyone, every winner, there's lots of folks who because when he did it, I don't know how much his box was, but basically I think what his contents or some of the parallels he hit maybe he sold for like $125, but he lost $175 on the box. So, um, but again, um, it's
Yeah,
kind of a little gamble of them anyway, and it's going to take probably 2 boxes, maybe 3 boxes, or maybe 2 boxes, and I guess you will see that's 160. So you're still short. Going to need about three
you're gonna
boxes.
need 3 boxes to hopefully, I don't even think you'd make a set then, because if the collation's like it's been in the past, it's not very good.
Well, so you might have to join a Facebook group or some of the other stuff, and maybe find some folks to trade with or whatever.
Yeah, good luck with
Possibly
that.
make a set. Well, anyway, not that it's a tops problem. I mean, Dunruss it takes two Panini it takes 2 Dunruss boxes at least to make a Dunruss set and other stuff. So
Sure.
um, I don't know how the allocation for Prism was. If you get a box out of a set out of a box, but
It's
anyway,
traditionally we usually can, at least if we don't get a set, you're going to be like within 1 or 2 cards of getting a set out of a box of Prism. That's I think some of the best collation out there is the Panini Prism NASCAR. Now these, I have no idea.
and Chronicles, it's just totally out the window because there's like 30 sets in there, so there's no way you can make
No,
any of
dream
those.
on.
So you're just getting a random assortment of stuff to try to put those sets together. There's a lot of sets in there, so
Yeah, I
but
was
that's
thinking about doing my high pitched Aerosmith voice. Dream on. Anyway,
oh my okay. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So we talked about so it looks like Tops F1 Tops now F1 looks like is done. Um, we talked about Tops Chrome. We talked about the CGR cards, the Chip Ganassi Racing. We talked about Parkside. I guess that's it. I guess the only thing left to do is
well, I have one little news nugget I want to talk about, and it really doesn't pertain to cards per se, but it does pertain to something that I think is cool. And I got this from J Ski. Uh, Kamui Kobayashi is going to make his second start for 23XI Racing at Circuit of Americas. He's a Japanese driver. 23XI Racing announced on Wednesday that Kamui Kobayashi, I'm sorry, our viewers in Japan for butchering the name. He said, will return to the Cup Series at the Circuit of Americas on March 24th. He made his Cup debut last year at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, finishing 33rd. And he's an older guy. I think he's like 37 years old. So, but I'm looking forward to that. I think that's really cool to have him out there in the Circuit of Americas running for 23XI. He's a Toyota driver, so he's from the Toyota stable. So yeah, Kamui Kobayashi.
I
I
love
need
it.
to think Star Trek right there. Kobayashi Maru is what I need to say.
That's what I was gonna say, but you
Yeah.
beat me to that one. But yeah, no, I mean I love that we're getting these drivers, international drivers.
Yes, me too. I'm glad to see that. That shows me that NASCAR is more than just a United States phenomena. It's worldwide. There's a lot of worldwide fans. I mean, hence all the people that listen and watch the YouTube channel and listen on the podcast.
I mean,
So
Daniel Suarez has proven it, and Shane Van Gisberg has proven it. So,
yeah, it's awesome. It's been a great couple years.
yep. All right, now we're ready.
I think it's time to roll the beautiful bean footage.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to start with an update because we told you guys we were going to update on this Casey Kane nameplate number 2 of 2. So here's the update. This thing has sold. I haven't seen it relisted yet, but it sold back on, I guess, what was it? The 1st of March.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the 2023 Panini Prime Racing Casey Kane Jumbo Prime nameplate 2 of 2. It sold for $220 with 7 bids. So we think maybe it's sold. I looked at the bidding history. There were no bidders with 0 feedback. So this looks more legit. It looks like the real sale. Because if you recall back on the 5th of February, it had reportedly sold for $4,700 with 54 bids. And then it supposedly sold again on the 18th of February for $600 with 24 bids. But I think finally this is probably about where it needs to be. And I think this is a good price. And I think hopefully it's found its new forever home.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more, I think, in line to what we expected. So,
Absolutely. So congrats to whoever bought it. I'm sure they're a Casey Kane fan, and I think it's a cool card.
is he one of the 75 greatest drivers?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
All right. So let's get to it. Here we go. Honorable mention number 1. This was on the 2nd of March. It's 1972 STP Buddy Baker rookie card, which is so cool, man. It's an SGC 8.5 near mint to mint plus, Pop 1, and says NASCAR Hall of Fame, which of course is true. They were asking $4.99 for this. Guess what?
What? Click.
Click.
Wow.
$4.99. Yeah, buddy. Somebody bought it now for $499.
It's a nice looking card.
The back is very clean. It doesn't have any of those brown, rusty looking spots like we see on a lot of those cards.
Right.
Corners look really nice. I think that's a great looking card, man.
Yeah.
And of course, it's our favorite all time NASCAR set.
It is. Yeah.
So congrats to the buyer and the seller. I think that's great, man. That's cool.
Yeah. Really nice.
All right. So the next one, honorable mention number 2. This was on the 1st of March. It's a 1998 Upper Deck Dale Earnhardt Daytona 500. It says auto number 22 of 50. Of course, this was during the 50th anniversary, so they made 50. They called it eBay 101. I don't know about that.
Because it's the only one on eBay at the time.
I guess so. but I'm sure that card looks familiar to you,
It does.
Val. But anyway, this card, they were asking $765. Very strange number. But guess what again?
Somebody click. Oh, wow.
Somebody went click on that one too, man. They bought it for $765.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's a cool card. It's a foil card. You can't really, it's hard to tell that in real life, but it's a foil card. And of course, we all know how foil cards are. They're kind of prone to chipping. Was that Twilight Zone just a second ago with all that fuzz and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but yeah, those are tough. Like I said, it was they made that series in that 1998 Upper Deck. Those have blue border, and then they had the versions here numbered at a 50 autographed. There's a few
Yeah.
different autograph. There's a few different subjects in um that set there.
But
But
you
yeah,
don't see it pop up very much.
no, they're in collections and hardly ever come out, which you
True.
would expect.
Yes.
And Earnhardt numbered to 50, so
Yeah, that's an awesome card, man. I love the way that card looks. Of course, I like the 50th anniversary logo and everything, and the signature looks pretty decent on there as well.
it looks great. Yeah,
Yeah, so he did a good job on signing it, and it's a great card.
really nice. Wow.
So cool, man. All right, so next is our Joker of the Week. This was on the 10th of March. It's a NASCAR President's Choice Solitaire 2.0 Jarrett Kenseth Stewart Triple Medal 1 of 1. They were asking $249.99 for this card, and the best offer went for $150.
Okay.
So, we all know that this President's Choice is not, an officially licensed product, but let me tell you, they make some really cool cards, and a lot of those cards go for some pretty good money.
Those are nice swatches. I like
They are.
that, especially from the Jared one, and then the Kansas nice with the embroidery in it, and even with the Stewart, they're nice patches,
Yeah, that's a nice card, man. I think
large
it's
patches.
worth every bit of $150. That's really nice.
It's nice. It's yeah.
And all the swatches that we've ever seen coming from President's Choice, they all look legit to me. They all look good. I don't think there's any kind of fake embroidery going on or anything like that. I think every single one of them are legit. They're just not licensed.
I think they're nice. They're nice big uh, fabric. They're not some tiny little 1 inch box.
Agreed. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't even know if it's a 1 inch box anymore. It's pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say it's shrinkflation there, 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch, but
it may be.
nowadays, okay.
Yeah, that's a cool car. So congrats to whoever got it, man. That's a great pickup. I think that's really cool.
That's a great conversation piece.
Indeed. All right, our Jack of the Week. Now, this is on the 5th of March. It's a 2023 Topps Chrome F1 Oscar Piastri rookie card, red checker flag at number 3 of 5. And let me tell you something. There's a ton of cards out there right now with Oscar Piastri out there. I mean, he is hot, I think. But they were asking $9,999 for this card. Yeah, it's kind of a pie in the sky number, but they took a best offer of $3,500 for that card, ungraded, just in a little top loader right there. But it's a nice looking card. I mean, I like that picture. It's got the rainbow effect going on. But it is out at 3 out of 5. So see, that's one of those deals you pull that thing out of Topps Chrome. It's like woohoo!
That's exactly what I was I was thinking of. Is yeah, I mean, like the one guy said, you have a chance something you change your life, whatever. Not that 3,500 to change your life, but it's a pretty good pretty good return on that box. So
Yeah, no doubt, man. That's a nice looking card.
it's a beautiful looking card. I think with that orange with the black and then the gold red border, it's a good looking card.
Yeah, and I think it looks pretty good as far as I think it'll probably grade well. So I can't really tell anything with the corners. It doesn't look too bad. I think that upper left corner may have a little bit on it. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell with the picture.
Yeah, it probably at least a 9, I would think.
Yeah, at least. Yeah, nice card, man.
Beautiful. And like
All
you say,
right.
he's an up and comer. He's he's the future of F1 there. So
Yeah, I think he's also from Australia as well.
he is. Yes.
So cool, man. All right. So here's our Queen of the Week. This is on the 12th of March. It's a 1 of 1 2023 Chronicles Racing Tony Breidinger Lightning 1 of 1. They got like 1 of 1 in the description like 3 times. But
Is it a 1-on-1?
I don't know. It might be. I'm not sure. But anyway, the seller was asking $450 for this card, and they took the best offer of $350 for this card
Oh wow. Okay.
for Tony B. She's got a great social media following. She's, I think, bigger than Kaylee.
Yeah, I was. I would. I think you're right. When we went over the different female drivers and their social media accounts, yeah, she has a larger following, I believe. So I love the way those lightning look.
Yeah, and that gold lightning looks really cool.
And that fire suit, the black and green, kind of pops from that lighter pink gold background. So it's a good looking card.
It is a good looking card. So congrats to whoever got that, man. I think that's a nice little investment right there. I like that. And I tell you, the card I want to get out of that product though is the manga card. Actually, it's not out of that product. The manga's out of the prism.
Yeah.
But I want that manga card.
Yeah. I think the lightning and thunder out of the Chronicles look really cool, and so does the manga. There's some Panini did a great job with some of those sets. They're really good
They
looking.
really have.
Yeah.
They've done a great job this year, and suppose from everything we're hearing, next year 2024 is supposed to even be even better. So that's I
Donors,
can't
yeah,
wait for
I'm
that.
looking forward to that too.
All right. So next up's our King of the Week. This is on the 10th of March. Here we go again. Oscar Piastri, 2023 Topps Chrome F1 Futuro Orange out of 25 auto rookie card. They were asking $4,500 for this card. And we all know how tough autos are. We just looked at the odds, right? So the best offer that was accepted was $3,650.
Wow.
Yes. That's another one. You hit that and you're going, woohoo.
Yeah, you sure are.
As much as, I like F1, but if I get that card, it's not going in the PC. I'm selling it. Then I'll buy NasCar cards with it.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I like it as much as the other one. I think this has got the red and then the orange and the black. I don't know. I like it, but doesn't say it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't speak to you like the other one does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So congrats to whoever got that. Especially congrats to the seller. All right. So next is our ace of the week. It's our 1 of 1. This is on the 2nd of March, 2023 Topps Chrome F1 Charles Leclerc 1 of 1 Scuderia Ferrari Superfractor number 146. This card went out for bidding, my friends, and it landed at $3,550 with 32 bids.
There's another one in the 3,500 range.
Yeah, we've had a lot of those.
Yeah, I like this one. This I think pops a little better with that green background.
Sure does. I agree with that. But that's also a very nice card. What's the back look like? Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing. It looks like a card back. I don't think it's
nothing
not
fancy
really
there.
super fancy, whatever. But again, here's another one that's about a $3,500 card. It's a 1 of 1 out of 23 Topps Chrome, which we talked about. So
yeah, those are tough, man. Again, that's another one. You see any kind of 1 of 1, you're going woohoo! All right,
yeah.
All right. So, lastly, our Royal Flush of the Week. This is on the 11th of March, and look who it is: Max Verstappen, 2020 Topps Chrome Sapphire F1 Orange Refractor number 2 of 25. It's a BGS 8.5. And we've seen a lot of orange cards here on NasCard Radio, and they always look nice, and they always go for some good money. And this one is no exception to that
Yeah,
rule.
this is a good looking card. Again, with that orange background and that dark fire suit blue, that pops. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Plus,
so
it's
they
2020, so
yeah, it is 2020. So they were asking $7,499 for that card. They accepted a best offer of $5,000
wow.
for a BGS 8.5. So pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
like
don't
I
know.
like that card.
Yeah, I don't know. Like to me, that 8.5 is not a a deal killer because uh we know about 2020 Topps Chrome and getting those graded. It just kind of
Yeah,
preserves it there for a long term. That's a great card.
yeah,
We before we know it, right? We've talked about it. We blinked here, and Max has got three championships already on
yeah,
his way to the fourth. Unless something totally crazy happens, he's on his way to his fourth already.
yeah. Unless he gets hurt or something, which I don't foresee that happening. I think number 4 is going to be at the end of the season for sure.
Yeah, like either Red Bull has to implode or something. But again, kind of his first mass-produced set year. Um, number to 25. This is really nice, pretty card.
Yeah, it's really nice, man. Congrats whoever got that. That's a beautiful card. I love it. All right, that's it for this week's King's Court, everybody. So hope you enjoyed it.
Pretty awesome. Uh, well, thanks everybody for watching, staying with us here for the hour. Appreciate it. Um, if you let us know what you think in the comments, and if you like the show, give us a like. If you really like the show, subscribe, and we'll give you a shout out on the show.
Yeah, and one other thing, real quick. Hashtag Slabfire.
Yeah, we definitely saw some slab fire there.
We definitely saw some Slabfire tonight, man. Some really nice cards. Also, Ty Freaking Gibbs. Hashtag Skid Marks and hashtag RCHOF. So go check out the Racing Card Hall of Fame at racingcardhof.com.
There you go. All right, from me, Logan, we appreciate everybody watching, listening to the show. We will see you next week. Guess we're out of here. Have
Yep.
a great race weekend. And Bella says hi.
Yep.